Hello again everyone, this is Blacker7, and let's play Sonic 4 Episode 2. So last time, with the lock-on system engaged, we went through Metal Sonic's part of the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 storyline, starting with Dr. Eggman's recharging of Sonic's robotic copy, and continuing on to where he is present time, pursuing Sonic and Tails in their continued pursuit of the evil genius himself. So, continue on here in present time. You now follow Sonic and Tails through the snowy amusement park of the generically named White Park Zone, and pursue Dr. Eggman there, whatever plans he has there in that conveniently placed amusement park amidst snow up in the mountains. So without further ado, let's get going. And here we go, with Act 1 of White Park Zone, subtitled Snowblind Wonderland. And boy, do we have some happy-go-lucky music that's appropriate to the amusement park setting amidst snow. Convenient place to place an amusement park in the snow level. Well, that's how it goes with the storyline here. Again, Dr. Eggman hiding his shady business in what seems to be a very seemingly happy park. And obviously I'm not getting that one red ring there. For those who are figuring out how to get that red ring, it's totally up to you. Actually, as I mentioned previously, I'm not getting any red rings. And this stage, one of the environments which we don't see often in the Sonic the Hedgehog series of games, at least for the main continuation of games, snowy setting. And this stage is actually quite fairly large, even though, and Polar Bear robot right there, no match for the rolling combo there, of course. It's two combined action of 2 spin dashes, at the cost of only spin dashing one direction. Stronger. Oh, shoot, no. Expect the little traps that come and go in this snowy cave area. Of course, you got Tails along the way, so I can go in safely. Or whatever obstacles that come on his way while he's running on the ground. Somewhat, again, as I mentioned before, fairly large stage, White Park Zone, or at least for the first act and probably next consecutive acts. Probably we shall see later. Oh shoot. Alright. Got camera zoom out for a reason, and for that reason, got ourselves a little powered rolling combo to take down that giant polar bear. Go past this little snowdrift that we access through. Rolling combo. A little snowboarding session right there. This is when you have to start doing a little kick movement there when it's actually snowboarding, not actually skateboarding. Alright, not my intention to do that, but here we go. Little rolling combo. Yeah. Taking a little time that we have to use the rolling combo in the first place. Going through that little snowbound route. Of course, comes to involving the use of trusty, if not quite inconvenient use of rolling combo. And go through those little locations where regular running isn't enough. Of course, only three bounces off during the use of the rolling combo where you can't even use it anymore. Automatically disengages. Ooh, thought I'd fall down there. A little sudden acceleration right there. I didn't know. I wouldn't expect the rolling combo to be that fast. Well, hence the little weird tweaks in this game in regards to its physics. Avalanche movement. A little snowboarding section, somewhat reminiscent of that of Ice Cap. And Oh! It's the end of the level. Or at least that's it for Act 1. Another one of those. And I didn't even get a time bonus. Guess this time bonus here is actually pretty strict. I mean, clocking in at only 3 minutes, 31 seconds. Still really high, relatively high score for a very straightforward act. And speaking of other stages that have a snow environment, I can't really recall. There's also Ice Cap, which I played quite briefly when I borrowed Sonic Adventure DX for the GameCube. Didn't actually own the game. Oh, there's also quite Acropolis, Sonic 2006. Snowboarding, first time I actually played White Acropolis. Just how awkward the snowboarding moment is. Sorry about the tails. Well, anyhow, moving from the little snow caves that loom behind, or actually in front of the happy-go-lucky, bright lights of the amusement park right before that. Ooh. Can't really anticipate whether or not there's going to be a gap right below that string that's hinted by those string of robots that require use of a string of homing attacks. Speaking of which, in regards to this act, onto the amusement park proper, filled with various traps in the form of moving roller coaster tracks. And what kind of like a little feature about this act is the fact that oh shoot, not my intention to do that! Don't fall down! No! Ooh. Damn it! It's just so inconvenient. Just trying to use the rolling combo when in fact I wanted to use the copper combo just to navigate the stage carefully. Another tricky trap to try to cross using the rolling combo. Get him done! Ooh. Or get smashed between those two mini tracks. And as I was saying, what I like about this app is the fact that there's a foreground and background sections of this act. You can, depending on what kind of springs that you bounce in while you run across, you could bounce between the background. Okay, so gotta access that little ice block that's right there. Get more of those track traps. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Keep interrupting, just trying to concentrate where I'm going here in this game. Yeah, you could just bounce. What I like is you could actually bounce back and forth between the two tracks like that right now. And there's that red ring right there, which, should I not hit that spring in the first place, maybe allow me to get that red ring. But of course, red rings are not a priority in this thing. A little close run right there. Some little moving tracks try to smash Sonic and Tails wherever he was. Can't really catch up. Being only controlled by Imperial himself. All those little tight opportunities in trying to go across, and usually and they're so conveniently and appropriately placed at the end of the level. So here we are. Where's Gar? Here we are in Act 3, Labyrinth at Absolute Zero. Pretty descriptive name. Kind of a little exaggerated for such an act. And I think it's quite fitting as once you go again, return to an act that involves water. And of course, among you, it's quite likely. Ooh, and I'll mention about those walruses later. A major threat comes and really fits. It makes this act. Oh shoot! Get the water bubble. Yeah, and even given that at least those rings will show the way before we get frozen by those little walruses. And given that Sylvania Castle Zone immediately puts those relatively new to the game, first time playing the game, into their first water. Ooh, damn it! So I kind of gotta try to get myself a little too comfortable trying to navigate around those piranha robots. And as I was saying, if Sylvania Castle Zone immediately introduced us to Sonic's already known sense of hydrophobia, this continues on, except this is a little more bass-like. So much tension going on once I hear that little that probably it's a little bit take right here. Or not. Going backwards. There's just so much tension once I always hear that that warning note showing that Sonic's running out of air. Timeless note. And there goes the water level rising down, maybe just to relax myself a bit. Fairly warm day, yet another fairly warm day here in South area. Oh well. Water level rises again. And yes, as for those, didn't see that polar bear coming, so no match for the rolling combo. There he goes, blasted off the smithereens. Fly above that wall there. And about those walruses that inhabit the water portions of this act. I think you could possibly beat them with given a well-timed rolling combo. I don't think you could really use the rolling combo underwater here. Of course, the only attack they could do is that they freeze the surrounding area around them, and should you... This hasn't happened to me before, but should you... Or should one... oh shoot. Okay, except for those walruses. A little tail whip of sorts. Oh shoot, water bubble. The water bubble! Yeah, just to play safe, especially navigating this... can't even get through that top there, can I? Oh shoot. Yeah, just navigating around this level. Of course, just practically like any other water level. I mean, before proceeding, it's best to, of course, it's quite commonsensical as well. Just to, you know, help yourself a little water bubble so that Sonic can proceed with having, being so desperate to find a little, just navigating around those walruses there. Just navigating around the rest of the portion of this water section of Act 3 of Wide Park Zone. Get up there, Tails. Okay. Oh, psst. What the heck? Checkpoint just in case. I mean, depending on how long you end up in these water stages, it's always best to get every air bubble that you can find. Careful navigation on these little spike areas. Oh shoot. I should probably just keep on using the combo quite effectively. Elbowing in the water bottle. Water bubble! I don't know if I just said bottle or if I said bubble. Fish for life. Of course, convenient place for all you first timers of the stage. Now, of course, given, say, like me, for example, or among you long-time players of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, you know, quite straightforward, giving you know where exactly to go in the labyrinth, pick up any water bubbles to go. Well, that's all of that running around the snowy caves, and well, we're still in the amusement park technically, but here we are onto the boss battle, and as suggested by this act's subtitle, Metal Sonic Strikes, we now proceed to where Metal Sonic is in relation to his pursuit of duo of Sonic and Tails. So, fairly straightforward boss battle here, essentially just get some hits on Metal Sonic while running, dodging whatever attack he has placed there. that was reminiscent to, of course, his original and true counterpart, Blue himself. But to make things a little tricky, as you all see, there are two tracks, one in the background, one in the foreground, just bouncing all over the place. And it really sucks, and it really is a bit of wasted time, especially the first time like right now, playing this, going against this boss is, when trying to get a clear hit after following an attack on Metal Sonic, end up on the other side of the track, and then Metal Sonic obviously is way out of reach. You have no way to get a good blow here. But so far right now, kind of really avoiding all those, not really avoiding, but you know, the location of Metal Sonic is still in the grasp. And then I'll also make things trickier. Metal Sonic's attacks really quite vary. I mean, beginning with a simple, right now he's firing a little laser, which those can be easily dodged, and with tails in tow, you can't, like those ones right there, you can't, just to play safe, you can also rely on tails as a, you know, ability to fly to try to avoid those little lasers. Since Metal Sonic got this up there, and also the mention of that little homing attack to break portions of the track. And then the spin dash, no! Alright. Guess I wasn't really that ready to get the jump once he starts striking that track. Is that the death thing in the background? It is, isn't it? It's like being a construction, still being constructed. That's the first time I actually saw the death thing in the background. How come I didn't see it the first time I played through this boss? Wow. Wow. I'm simply moving, dodging, getting a good blow. Given an opportunity, of course. Nothing really, not really so many surprises in this boss battle. Like most of the boss battles that we faced so far. Or have faced so far. So cool. I think got a good blow right there before he gets hit. Oh shoot. Really timed the jump well. Reminds me of when I first tried out playing Cat Mario, Showboat Action in Japanese, for those who don't know that notorious Super Mario-based, one of those so-called, like, almost seemingly impossible games where, oh shoot, where going the normal direction ends up having you going across traps that are just not so obvious. Oh shoot! I thought he's going to do a little. Start his homing attack for a second, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, that's probably in the third level that of Showboat. I'm talking about Showboat Action right here. That you come across an enemy that should you stay on the same platform as he is, he'll also jump at the same height at the same time as you do. So the only way to get across him is to jump. When you're not on the same plane, wait for him to like get off the plane. And that's an easy way to dodge all the little homing attack barrage there. Track. Shot! Always hate it when you're just within out of reach. Sorry, Pepsi Can, but 2-on-1 here. Got Tails 2 towing me while I want. Wow, really missed it quickly. No, not my intention to do that! Oh, ooh! A little hop from the little disengaging of the rolling combo there, so plenty of near misses so far. Is that it? He just like flew, he just like fled. Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong. Oh shoot, I was bouncing all over the place like a little pinball! Let's time it! There you go, and now that really finishes him. Goodbye. Yeah, so it's actually that straightforward. Just a little near misses here and there. Kind of seem like some rushing one place, but out of all importance, went through White Park as we thwart Sonic out of White Park Zone and pursue wherever Dr. Eggman has attracted Sonic and Tails to. Seems like a pretty easy going one. Is that a little cutscene right out there or not? And White Park Zone boss act is now go to play. And as you see there, that is the next act to be. At least for Sonic and Tails. Moving on from the cold, snowy, happy-go-lucky amusement park section, or amusement park that makes up the generically named White Park Zone, we move on to the hot, dry, industrialized area that is called Oil Desert Zone. So, let's close this up. That's all for today on Sonic 4 on Let's Play Sonic 4 Episode 2. Once again, this is Blackbird7, and next time, as aforementioned, Oil Desert Zone is the next zone to go across. Again, this is Blackbird7. Until next time, see you later.